4/3.
All right. God bless.
Today's the 13th, I think. No, it ain't.
Hey, Tim.
10.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Thanks for reading. Thank God for last night's rest, this morning rise. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing?
Good.
All right. It's light, but it's still tight. All right. It's all right. Okay. We got the 6:45. So we're gonna talk about some solutions to keep us jail free, drug free, stress free, sucker free. That's practicing spirituality. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual principle number 1, prayer. How do you feel when you pray? If you don't pray, do you meditate?
Good. I pray, but I feel good when I pray.
Very good. Okay, I do too.
I
Do
feel
you,
better.
you feel better?
Yeah, like just last week I gave it to God with me getting my next step from here, and just the relief I feel. You know what I mean? Not running down to the social worker every 10 minutes. I'm like, let go, let God. I woke up today in a great mood. I've been in a great mood all day.
Mm-hmm. Very good. How much time you have clean?
Month and 2 days.
Hey, all right. 1 or 2 days. Anybody else? Prayer. How does that help? If you don't pray, do you at least meditate? I know for me, I do pray for, especially when I get hype, when I get angry, I allow people to make me frustrated. Everybody hear that? My expectations is sometimes higher than my acceptance of people, right? Difficult people is my challenge for me to say, because I confess that I love people and I love to help. But God will also set the stage to let you know if you're sincere or you just saying it just to be sound good to
Right.
yourself and to other
Foxhole
people.
prayers,
Yeah, there
right?
you go. Right. So I always pray for strength. Everybody hear that?
Mm-hmm.
To get through a day. Get to point A, back to B, to C, claim. Staying in prayer. Really important. My foundation. And when I'm praying, I got to be what? Patient. All right. Who working on patience? Is that important?
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay. You want to talk about that? Why is patience important?
For me, it's just important because I'm so used to running. So just not running is practicing patience on a daily.
Very good. Very good. What do you want right now, but you had to be patient to wait for it to happen, to manifest?
My coffee every day.
You who?
My coffee every day.
She said our coffee. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Relationships.
How about like going home, kids,
I mean,
family?
just like people
Patience.
phone, your mother, your father, you know what I mean? Like, people are burnt out.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. I get to you, brother. Come on. Oh, you finished? You said coffee. What else?
Yeah, home, I miss my husband.
Okay.
A lot of patience being here.
Got you. Very good. So you learning patience.
learning.
Very good. How much time you got clean?
2.5 weeks.
All right.
All
God
right,
bless. Okay, bro. What you were saying? Patience.
Go ahead.
Patience.
I was just saying, like, yeah, I took it home everybody, but my bad. I mean,
No, it's okay. No, she was just talking with you.
just
She got
patience
finished.
with your family and shit. They're very.
Yep.
I mean, even with God, I won't pray right now. How can I pray right now when I was just serving the devil?
Okay.
A minute ago, I'm serving the devil. And you want me to get down on my knees and pray to, you know. I mean, I gotta make some sort of, you know, in my opinion, the way I would read, like, I gotta correspond some way with God and, you know, figure out, you know, this is my bad for serving the devil, apologize, whatever the story is, go to confession, whatever my plea is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with the patients. Like, I can't just get down and say, yo, you know, take me back now. I just was serving the devil. You know what I mean?
Why not?
It's not how I believe it works.
Well,
Are you
okay,
Catholic?
that's his belief.
No, I'm just asking, are you Catholic?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay. They told me, you know, I used to always say, I'm gonna go to church when I get ready. You'll never
Yeah.
be ready. Just go,
Right.
right? And when you read the word of God, God is a forgiving God. He's a loving God. So we
Right.
make mistakes and we listen, we cross lines. He understands our heart. He knows our desires and our wants. He knows everything, right? So if he knows that, listen, you want to play with the devil, he turns over to a reprobate mind, meaning that you're going to do what you want to do, go ahead and do it. You want to shoot dope, go shoot dope. You want to smoke coke, go ahead and go smoke coke until you're tired.
Yeah, when I did foxhole prayers, every time I got arrested, please God, when I go around this corner, just this time, don't let me get arrested. Every time I'd get arrested, within 3 days, I was like, thank you God, because I would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
foxhole prayers, he does not answer.
Grace and mercy. We're talking about the patience also. We're talking about with the prayer connected with the patience. It's like you look at the word of God, and we keep it spiritual. I want to get the religion, right? When you look at Acts 9, that's important. That's the conversion. Saul to Paul. Saul was a gangster. Saul was a killer. Saul was a prosecutor of all Christians. He didn't like them. He didn't stand them. He used to kill them, right? But on his road to Damascus, 3 days, he was blind for 3 days. And when he had his sight back, he became what? Paul. So when he became Paul, he wrote 90% of the New Testament.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, the enemy fights us when we what? Doing the devil's job, the devil's work. He want to keep us there because he know the greatest advocates are the worst criminals. You hear what I'm saying? So the energy to do negativity, to do destruction, to do death. If you transform, listen, you do great things.
Yeah.
When we on the what? On God's side. So the enemy will fight us to stay where we was at. I used to be in crack houses, helping people.
Yeah.
I was dying, but I was still helping because I didn't want to be there. But I was trapped there. So I had to allow God to help me, snatch me out of deaf hands to get free. Now I got 14 years, but all I got is what? Today. Stay in prayer, foundation. Stay patient. Very important. How about perseverance? Drug dreams. Stay clean. Persevere through all storms.
Thank God, but I'm sure they'll come.
Yeah, storms are going to come. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Bills. Got to stay clean. Somebody sick, I love. Got to stay clean. Somebody die, I love. Got to stay clean. Kids acting crazy. Got to stay clean. My health ain't 100% no more. Go to the doctor. He telling me some things I don't like, and I'm scared as hell. Got to stay clean. Got a warrant for my arrest. Something I did I forgot about. Got to stay clean. I'm going to give a damn what happened from A to Z. We don't get high. We persevere through all storms. Prayer, foundation. Patience, have a good attitude, being patient. Because the good attitude determines our what? Altitude. Everybody understand that? You can be patient but be evil. Be patient but be vindictive and spiteful. But be patient, have a good attitude. High power, he rewards that. He likes that. How you doing, brother? God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. Number 4, humility. Working on being humble. Is that important? Humility. Why is that important for recovery? To be humble. Anybody? Somebody talking slick in here. Trash their ass or give them a pass.
Yeah, give them a pass.
That's right. They only talking. They only talking. Gotta be what? Humble. Right? Asking for what? Help. Who here is hard for you to ask for help?
God. My mom and dad.
Yeah. Hard to ask for help. And that's by a form of what? Humility. But if I can ask somebody on the corner, where the dope at? Where them 2 for 5s at? Where the blue tops? Where the red tops? Who got weight? Where the 8 balls at? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got a gun? How much you selling for that gun? I can ask for death.
Yeah, but not for help. I know, it's true.
Yes. Yeah, it's the same energy but switching directions.
But meek and humble are 2 different things, right?
Yes, meek means strength under control.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
Humility is being vulnerable. A lot of people don't want to be vulnerable. That means you gotta open yourself up and let another person in. But if you got trust issues and you didn't trust nobody on the streets, it's gonna take a while to fall out in recovery and start trusting people in what? In here.
Yeah.
You understand that? But if you're tired of yourself, I'm tired of me, tired of my thoughts, tired of my desires, tired of my wants, I gotta reach out and do something different. I mean, I gotta start to trust somebody.
Right.
You understand that? 'Cause I trust everybody to die. I trust nobody to live. So I got to work on being humble to start asking for help. Right. Very good. To get that paint. See, everything ain't for the floor. Some things is for our journal books. Some things is for our what? Our counselor, our therapist. Right. And the rest we can what? Divulge to other people. Right. But we got to get humble and keep asking for help. All right. How about honesty?
That is
Honesty.
so important.
To be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, like, a lie would come back and smack you right in the face.
Uh-huh.
But I would lie to people because I wanted them to like me. But at the end, they get more pissed off because you lied to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. So it's just best to be honest.
Yeah.
Straight from the back. Right. I feel like getting high. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Everybody hear? I had a drug dream last night and I got a pocket full of money. Everybody hear that? One guy shared from Beacon Point. He was saying a friend of his, he left early, prematurely, too soon. He left. He thought he was ready. He wasn't ready. Went home. He was babysitting his nephew, his sister's son. Leaves him in the house, 3 years old. Have a dummy $100 bill. Go cop. They beat him up. So bad he's in the hospital.
Baby
The cops, they
alive.
take the cops and the state trying to what? Grab onto what? DHS trying to grab onto the little boy.
Oh my God.
They locked his mother up, which is with his sister. Everybody hear that? All because what? He left early, had no patience, no prayer, didn't persevere through no storms, grabbed a $100 bill, a dummy $100 bill, and damn near lost his life. Everybody hear that? See how all these things work when we work them? Practice, stay prayer, stay patient, persevere through all storms, stay humble, ask for help, stay honest. Really important. How about listening? Is that important to listen? Why? Why is listening important?
Because you can learn something. When they say take the cotton out and put it in your mouth, take it out of your ears and put it in your mouth.
Right. I had a problem with listening for people I didn't like. It was hard for me to listen to you. You
Yeah,
hear
I
that?
know what you're saying. Yeah.
Now I learned that, listen, the hell with the messenger, listen to the what? Message. Is that important? Because the person that you don't like probably be giving you a heavy, profound, simplistic, solution-oriented problem solver, problems for your answers for your problems, right? But if I don't like the messenger, I can miss the message.
Right.
Listen. Sometimes the one that you don't like is the one who helped you recover.
Yeah.
Y'all believe that?
Most.
So the one that you smoke cigarettes with, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Yeah, talk and jive and all that, man. It'd be the one that throw you under the bus. But the one that you don't like, the one that get on your nerves, the one that remind you of your father, the one that remind you of your mother, the one you want to smack back to Kensington, the one you want to smack back to Africa, that one that, give you an aneurysm. Listen, that one that remind you of your father or your mom, the one who get on your nerves is the one. A lot of times will help you recover.
Yeah.
Because they got nothing to lose but tell you the truth. Everybody understand that? Yes, stay in prayer, foundation. Be patient, good attitude. Determines our altitude. Number 3, perseverance. Through all storms from A to Z, we do not pick up drugs. Next one, humility. Staying humble, asking for help. Right? Staying honest. Letting people know exactly how I'm really feeling. All right? Listening. That means clearing my mind out. If she's talking, I'm listening. Everybody hear that? I'm not preparing an answer. I'm not preparing something to challenge her. I'm not trying to hurry up and tell her to shut up so I can speak what I want to say. I'm listening to her. By the time she get finished speaking, maybe, guess what? I don't need to speak. Everybody hear that? And if a person talk long enough, they answer their own problems.
That is actually true.
Y'all hear that? They talk long enough, they answer their own problems. Listening is so important. I learned that women love to talk and they love for their men to listen. Everybody hear that? I'm 51 and I took women for granted for years. I didn't know that a woman would leave us way before we know she gone. Emotionally, she's gone. Mentally, she's gone. Spiritually, she's gone. And because I see her behind, I think she's still there. But the emotional part, the real part of her is gone. Everybody hear that? Yeah, listening. If you don't listen to your woman or your man, guess who will be?
Somebody else.
Somebody else. I know dudes in jail, you're going crazy, wondering what their woman is doing in prison. Everybody hear that? Self-sabotage. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Have your woman lose your woman. Have your kids lose our kids. Yo, listen, have a good job, get fired from the job. That's self-sabotage. Have a good thing going, have my clean time, go get high again. Self-sabotage. Come on.
I remember when I couldn't wait for my wife just to leave or go out for a while, get rid of her for a while.
Yeah.
Right? I remember a few times, leave, God, I'm by myself, good. And she's 20 minutes late and I'm at the window of the door. Where's she?
Yeah. How much time you got, brother?
I guess I get 16 days, I guess.
Hey, all right. I'm time. Mommy of Misery. Y'all know James Caan, he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
Recently, right?
Yeah, this week.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
James Caan, he passed. Yeah.
Godfather.
For those who don't know that, from Godfather.
Yeah.
Sonny from the Godfather. For those who know who we talking about. How you doing,
Do
sis?
you have a copy of this?
Now, I leave it here.
Because I'm early recovery, I can't remember all this stuff.
Oh, you can tear and take it with you.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on the board. It's yours. All right. Stay in prayer, stay patient, persevere through all storms, stay humble, keep asking for help, stay honest, tell people how you really feel. Stop lying to ourselves. To ourselves be what? True. Some people leave out of here and say, I'm ready, and knowing they're not ready, and knowing they need what? More time in another facility. If my insurance only give me 28 days, damn it, I'm going to have the therapist and counselor look for more days, hunt for more time, so I can what? Really recover. All right? Because I've been shooting dope, smoking coke, doing pills, getting drunk for years. That don't mathematically equal up to what? 30 days, that all I got? Come on, I need more time. To that self be true. And whatever we in a rush to go get, it will be there when we get there. Everybody hear that? If it ain't there, it wasn't meant for us to have.
Right.
Everybody understand that? How about this right here? Forgiveness. Is it for, hey, how you doing, my friend? Forgiveness, is it for them or for us?
For us.
Easy said, then what?
Done.
All right. Who here had problems forgiving you or forgiving others? Anybody want to talk about
Forgiving
that?
myself.
Why is it hard to forgive you
I
or
can forgive
others?
others, but not myself.
Okay.
I beat myself up.
All right. You still do that?
Not as much now.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing that. Come on, brother.
Because I'll never be able to get rid of it all, because I see the effects of what I've done on my children and wife to this day. Let's be honest, when you're younger, you're a product of your environment. When you're young, you look up to your mother and father in a way, you're looked down, or your siblings and your father. And I did some really, really bad stuff that affected them to this day. So how do I forgive myself for that?
Everybody hear that? You got to understand that we're not human. Check this out. It's a process, right? If he wasn't drugging or drinking, we probably would never did what we did.
I would have never done it. I know it for a fact.
Exactly.
No
So,
excuse, but
so
I did it.
So I understand that. So this is my opinion. Get honest. Tell your kids about the disease of addiction. Educate them. You feel what I'm saying? Because see, listen, when you educate somebody on what you did, when you didn't know what you was doing or what you would do while you was doing it, you got educated yourself. Now, when you learn from the disease of addiction, now you can teach your kids about Daddy didn't mean to do what he did. Daddy did this because Daddy was sick. Daddy did that because Daddy was sick. And it's hard for me to forgive me. But you got to look at it. Because see, look, kids want what? They want honesty. They don't want robots. They don't want nothing polished in the store. But for you to get humble and get vulnerable and say, listen, I'm sorry and I mean it. I didn't mean to do that. People rape their kids from Christmas. Take all the toys. Did you know what I'm saying? We don't mean to do that.
But I've been doing it for 48 years, so that's something different.
But I understand. But sin is sin. My whole point is to like my family members. They're real judgmental. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I mean, Dirk smoke. Your son smoking crack. Your daughter gay. It's all a whole bunch of nitpicking. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what they don't like is the person who get honest. You see, some of them love me when I was getting high. Because they know junkie discount prices. Dirk will cut your grass for $5. Junkie discount prices. He will paint your house and your garage for $30. Junkie discount prices. They can keep their foot on my neck and disrespect me and use me as a walking mat. Yeah. Junkie discount prices. But to stand up and clean up and stop beating ourselves up like she was talking about. And then we start to forgive ourselves. And then we start to tell everybody who want to listen or who care to listen about my mistakes and my proclivities and my iniquities and my transgressions and my fears and my hurts and my pains, and let them know and be honest about where I come from. Then you start to get free. Then you start to forgive yourself. And then your kids will say, Daddy, you know what? He made mistakes, but guess what? Look at him now. And they will respect you. But to lie to our kids, you feel what I'm saying? They don't like that. Be honest. Like a kid would rather have us than a PlayStation. Daddy gotta be, even though we there, we gotta really be there. Now we can't buy their love. Here, son, here's $100. See you 2 weeks. No, be there. Kids want time. Yeah. And we missed a lot of time. I missed a lot of time. I got family members, I was getting high for so long. People, they were babies, they were toddlers, they were teenagers, they graduated, they moved on, they got cars, they got married, and I'm still drugging. And life passed me by while life was still moving. And now we clean. And now it's okay because feelings and emotions start to resurrect in us, and we're not robots. So our job is to, if they don't know about the disease of addiction, educate them to Al-Anon. Al-Anon, thank God for them. It's a program that let people, our family members, know what we suffer from. So to be less judgmental and more understanding, and hopefully a little bit of loving.
My one daughter's 49 now. I just remembered that. I missed her birthday in June. And
That's another thing.
so now, she's an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, when you mentioned Al-Anon, I really feel responsible for a lot of that. Yeah, 'cause she's seen it. She's that old. She's seen it all.
Right.
She said since she's been a baby up till now.
Right.
And I show a real bad example in her household. And I believe that did contribute to her being a little loose, wild, rebellious.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. Just you gotta stay in prayer right here. Stay in prayer. You find what I'm saying? Just stay in prayer. Good question, brother. That's why a lot of people can't forgive themselves and always beating themselves up. All right? All right, but we gotta forgive so we can live. Anybody hear that? We got to forgive so we can live. Easy said than what? All right? I did things I would have never did if I was sober. How many women slept with men that you never would have slept with if you were sober? Anybody know what I'm talking about? And by putting that poison in us, it brought the worst out of us. And we did things we would have never did. Like the movie Blow. Johnny Depp, I'll be back, broke a promise.
Yeah.
Went to jail. That's what I'm saying. Listen, we did not know how potent, how powerful that substance is until we got involved with it. A lot of us use drugs to escape. I don't like reality, so I'm always in fantasy, in the Matrix. Come on.
Just one more thing.
Come on.
I know a guy, that Rob, right?
Uh-huh.
He got $20,000 appointed, so he probably had about $200,000 in stuff, jewelry and all. Like $25,000, and he wanted to stop using, right?
Yeah.
So he told his girl, let's go to the airport, let's fly out to West Palm Beach. He's gonna go to a rehab there, right?
Yeah.
On the way to the airport, he said, let's just stop at One Rock. Spend all the $20,000 in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
On the way to
Smoke
One Rock
crack?
before he got on the airplane.
Got one rock, then got crazy.
Yeah.
Then burned it all down. That's how it be.
That's a true story.
I believe
Oh,
you.
yeah, I believe it.
I believe
I
it.
believe it 100%.
Just one more.
Yeah.
And he really wanted to get straight.
That's a shame.
Stayed at the hotel right near the airport.
Uh-huh. Out your
In case they were
mind.
gonna go in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lord have mercy, I'm telling you.
He had every intention on going.
I'm sure he did.
That's why we do not what? We surrender. We don't get in the ring with the disease of addiction because it's undefeated.
Kick our ass
Anybody hear
every
that?
time.
It's undefeated. It's insidious, cunning, baffling, progressive, fatal. Anybody hear that?
Alcohol.
Yes. Legal, but kill you.
Yeah.
Cigarettes, legal, but kill us. Stay in prayer. Stay patient. Persevere through all storms. Stay humble. Raise that hand. Keep talking about what? Me. And I need help. Honesty. When I raise my hand and say I need help, then I get honest. Listening. Not to respond, but to listen to what? To listen to learn. Forgiveness. Gotta forgive me first so I can forgive other people. Easy said than done. Who know hurt people hurt people? Who know we got mothers who like some people might have been touched when they was little kids and they went and go told their mothers. And mom said they didn't believe them. And we're not listening to them. So it became a resentment towards what? My mom. True story. In Philadelphia. I was in Baltimore at the time in 88, I believe. A lady had a boyfriend and she also had a daughter. The boyfriend sleeps with her daughter and get the daughter pregnant. The mother finds out. She kills her own daughter
Oh, yeah, not the boyfriend.
and bury her in a shallow grave. Not too far from this, I think, Overbrook, where Will Smith went to school at. And got on the news and told everybody her daughter is missing when she was the one who killed her. Family. Behind closed doors, you'd be surprised what be going on.
Oh, yeah.
How about Gary Hynek? North Philadelphia, kidnapping
Oh, yeah,
women.
them girls in that tunnel in his basement,
Yes. And one got away.
right? One got, thank God.
Yes. Come on.
See,
Yeah.
like I hated my pop, right? Because he was never there.
Uh-huh.
You know, the fucking dig the move, I turned out just like him. Not around him a day in my life. Junkie, alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the motherfucker every day of my life.
Mhm.
Even to this day.
You got kids?
I do.
Okay.
I'm serving 25 to 50 that I don't even tell people I have them. You know what I mean? Because I was a deadbeat and I was in the bar more than I could be around for him and his mother.
Okay.
He hates me. He's like, yo, I would kill to get to you to kill you. That's what he wrote me a letter from prison. I'm like, I understand, kid, it's cool.
Who said it? Your son?
He said that to me, yeah.
Everybody
He
hear
said,
that?
I would kill somebody that was in the way to get in the way to kill you.
Ah, Lord have mercy.
Because I left my mother alone.
Yeah.
The kid's hurt. I mean, that's cool.
Sure he
Right.
is.
You hear that? You hear that?
My kids too, bro.
But that's what my blood said to me. I mean, I'm cool with it. I'm not cool with it. Don't get it like
You understand it.
I'm not like heartless. But they could move. I would have, if I was 10 years old, 14 years old, now, I remember my Pee Wee League championship game. I was nose tackle. I was like, all I wanted was my pops to be there, but I never met the fucking scumbag, right? My grandma, my mom were back there. I'm the only one with two women in the back screaming, jumping up and down. Like, I should have been happy I had two women there, but I was jealous as a motherfucker because my dad wasn't there.
Nah.
But if I'd have had this pen, I would have said the same thing my son said to me. I'd have stick this in your fucking jugular, you fucking scumbag, for leaving my mother by herself with me
Right.
and leaving me feel like this on this football field.
Okay.
So my son ain't way off the mark. I'm just saying, it's funny how I turned out like the person I hated.
I see. Everybody hear that?
You understand?
Right.
The apple don't fall far from that tree that I fell from.
All right, guys, let's go a little bit deeper. How was your father raised? Do you know?
I don't know the man. I couldn't tell you how that man was raised.
Do your mother tell you about your pops?
Not really.
How about uncles? How about uncles or your nieces
I
or
don't
your
talk to anybody
aunts?
on that side of the family in South Philly.
All right, but you understand what I'm getting at? Cause listen,
I understand. I just don't know nothing about it.
I got you. Well, see, hurt people hurt people.
You're exactly right.
And you know what I'm saying? Some men create families, but they don't stay because their father never stayed, and
They don't know
his
how.
father never stayed, and they don't know how to stay. You feel what I'm saying? And when the tough gets tough, they leave. Stay there, look, just stay there. Listen, my father never stayed. My father always stayed. My father never hit my mother, so I had examples. Right? I was fortunate, but when I left out of the house, then I got crazy. I was a little bit like my pops. My father was sneaky. I'm sneaky sometimes too. You find what I'm saying? So it's genetics, right? So our job is, some people, we messed up as parents, we make up as grandparents. You feel what I'm saying? We might have messed up as parents.
So true.
We can make up as grandparents. You feel what I'm saying? If we're blessed to have grandchildren. So we can't keep beating ourselves up. But understand your fathers, our family members, they've been hurt too. And they hurt people. They only give us what was given to them. And when you look at your father like that, you won't be so hated. So it's like a man got pride issues. My partner Rob, who ain't here, he said, pride stands for primary reason I die early. Primary reason I die early because I can't ask for help. Anybody understand that?
Plus, it's more comfortable to feel like, why forgive it? It's more comfortable for me to have anger and hatred.
Everybody hear that?
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it in
Right,
business if I'm
right.
gonna say
Understand that?
I'm telling you, it's easier for me with this facade, fame,
Yeah.
arms length, punch you in the face, stab you in the neck, whatever the fuck you
Have
call
a
it.
chip on your shoulder, yeah.
It's easier for me to hate that man and go find his family and find out what he was like and why he was sick.
Yes.
Or if he's alive, to forgive him. Do you understand?
Right, it's easy to feel angry. Right.
It's very much easier.
Right.
Plus, it
Allow
protects me.
yourself to love and
It
be
protects
nice
everything in
and be
here.
taken away.
I'll give you an example. Antoine Fisher. Y'all didn't see that movie with Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
His father got murdered. His mother had him and left him. That's abandonment issues and that's murder. That's an absentee in his life. He goes to foster care. Foster care disrespected him, called him a nigga to his face. When he act up, take him in the basement, tie him to a heater, put fire in his face. That's physical abuse. His stepsister said, nobody home but us. You know what time it is. Go upstairs and take those pants off. That's sexual abuse. He come run out the house with no shirt on, trying to get away from a grown woman trying to have sex with a little boy. Every time he get a nickel, a quarter, a dollar, $5, $10, $20, a C note, she'd say, give me that money. That's economic abuse. Rape him from money that he earned from labor. His friend went to the store, didn't tell him he was going to rob the store, and his friend got his brains blown out right in front of his face. That's post-traumatic stress disorder. And with all that in his life, he became angry. And he went to the Navy and he was fighting damn near every day. So in his pain, God sent help, and that was Denzel Washington. He said, you have 3 sessions with me and that's it. He wouldn't talk, pride issues. He said, go home. I got work to do. You don't want to talk? Sit there. Your time is up. Go and leave. Next day he came back. You don't want to talk? I'm not going to kiss your ass. Leave. Third time he said, guess what? He got humble. He said, what do you want me to say? He said, talk about you. Not them, you. Not her, you. Talk about you. And when he started to talk, he couldn't shut up. And Denzel said, our time is up. Go find your mother. And he got mad because every time somebody come in his life, they always leave. His root issues was abandonment issues. Everybody hear that?
What was that called?
It was called Antoine Fisher.
I want to watch that.
Yes, good movie. And he went to go find his mother in the projects, and she was crying, right? And she said, "Didn't you want to know what your son was all about?" Because she left him. He said, "I never did a drug. I always graduated. I went to the Navy, got good scores, a good young man, and you was never there." And she was crying. That's all she could do is cry. Didn't say one word, but cried. But he got what? Closure, because he understood what happened to him. Everybody understand that? Hurt people hurt people. That's why I had to be a psychological detective. You know about Columbo? You know what I'm saying? And get to the root. Kojak. I love Kojak.
Tell me your facts.
Kojak don't play. It's like my girl Judge Judy. She don't sugarcoat nothing. Yo, you got to give it straight. And you find out the answers that come, because whenever we got a why in our lives, we have resentments towards others and towards ourselves. So why got to get answered with what? To get what? Get free from what? Resentments. For those who come in the room, just came in here, how you doing? We started with 3. Look at us now. I'm Dirk. Organization's called Minds of Men, and we talk about some solutions to stay jail-free, drug-free, stress-free, sucker-free. Practice spirituality. Number 1 was prayer. Number 2 is patience. Number 3 is perseverance. Number 4 is be humble. Number 5, stay honest. Number 6, listening to learn. Next one, forgiveness. Forgive me so I can forgive you. How about accept to surrender? Accept to surrender. Why is that important? To accept to surrender. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I will never surrender to the lifestyle until I first have what?
Accepting.
Very good. Everybody hear that? That's for anybody. No, you can talk about, I surrendered, have you? But you got to accept what you surrendering to. To surrender. Come on.
I always remember how I relate that. We'll talk about that surrender piece. Didn't seem right like 40 years ago. And then some guy said to me, "Look at the Japanese. They surrendered, and we won so big by surrendering. We helped build their whole country. We did everything. They surrendered, and they expanded. Got powerful and built.
Anybody hear that?
Look at them now from surrendering.
Very good. In Vietnam.
They didn't end up destroying the whole country. They surrendered. They knew enough was enough.
Awesome. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm a son of a veteran. He was in Vietnam. Buy me up on Forrest Gump. I love Forrest Gump.
Exploding Vietnam.
Yeah.
Work buildings, work over there, incredible. They're building their place up too. So
Just from surrendering. That's power, y'all. A lot of power in surrender. We can't win. We're powerless. Let it go. Everybody hear that? But sometimes we can't put our mind around it. Some people here love boosting. They love Macy's. They love Lord Taylor. They love going to these stores and stealing and see they can get away with it. Everybody hear that? Some people love the gossip. They always got another person's name on their lips in somebody else's ears.
I thought it was so cool when I had a security guy help me carry out a big screen TV that I stole. I was dressed in a suit and tie, I had a mask, had receipts in my hand, and I couldn't get the whole thing. I said, "Yo, can you help me, buddy?" The security guy, "Thank you so much." I thought that was like, whoa, I was really slick.
Everybody hear that? I used to work at Value City back in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Loss prevention was stealing. Everybody catch that? Loss prevention was stealing.
You weren't loss prevention, though.
No, I do security. I was at the desk with the little flashlight and all that foolishness. And the guys jumped on them like Starsky and Hutch. They beat their ass, and it was crazy, right? Not for me. I ain't gonna die for no damn garments. You know, I ain't not me. You know, fire me. All right? The people be standing protecting Doritos.
Yeah.
Let me keep moving. Except to what? Surrender. Hey, character assets. Listen, tomorrow, get with your counselor and get a list of character assets and find you on them. Everybody hear that? Because a lot of us, I asked one girl, tell me some good things, tell me some bad things about you. She said, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. Wait a minute, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. I ain't finished. I'm this, and I'm some of this and this and this. Talk all day negative. I said, well, okay, damn. That's the defects. Tell me some character assets about you. What's good about you? Call somebody else. Everybody hear that? It's good in everybody. So if you don't know what's in you, get something to look at, and then you can start finding you on character assets. Everybody understand that? And then you start building up, oh, wait a minute, I am a giver. Wait a minute, I do love. Wait a minute, I do have understanding. And I didn't know that was a character what? Asset. Everybody understand that? Really important, y'all. Focus on the character assets because that helps build recovery strength. Next one. How about wisdom in the Bible? It was 2 women in a Mommy and Me program. And they both had babies, and they went to sleep, and they were roommates. And one woman who fell asleep on her baby, she wound up suffocated and killed the baby.
Oh my God.
Secretly, she gets up. It's in the Word of God, right? They're keeping it spiritual. That's just little humor. And she gets up and grabbed her roommate's baby, roommate baby, and act as if that was what? Her child. And the real mother got up and said, what you doing with my baby? She said, that's my baby. Then they start beefing. Bitch, that's my baby. I'll kill you. Give my baby. And they fighting and cussing and fighting. Give me my baby. And King Solomon, who prayed for wisdom. Everybody hear that? God presented an opportunity for him to practice wisdom. Yeah. So they beefing, they yelling, they screaming. He said, what's that noise? Go get them. And they come before King Solomon. And they still, yo, that's my baby. She got my eye. That's my baby. I'm going to kill you. He said, bring me a sword. Wisdom. He said, let me hold the baby. The ass will be yours. The head will be hers. Wisdom. The real mother says, that's her baby.
Right.
And by him praying for wisdom, he knew the woman who said that is the real mother. Everybody catch that?
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Wisdom. Pray for godly wisdom. That's real important. Everybody understand that? I can get money, but wisdom show me how to do what with the money?
Spend it.
Or save it.
Yeah.
Or invest it. Right? That's real important, right? Wisdom is so important, right? How about this right here? Vision. Who can see past? How you doing, brother? Who can see past a crack pipe? Vision. Can you see past it? Who can see past the hood and see a neighborhood? Can you see past there? Who can see past your hurt and see healing in your hurt? Can you see past your hurt? Who can see past your pain and see power and purpose in your pain? Can you see past your pain? Who can see past the alcohol and that drinking and seeing you sobering up in service at AA meetings? If you don't see it, we damn sure won't what? Believe it. And we won't achieve it. Because I can't see it. Because I can't see it. Vision is very important. I thought I was going to die a junkie on Baltimore streets. Always talking external. Always making the most noise with no money in my pocket. Immature, all of that. Always ran from responsibilities. Vision is real important. How about purpose? Who know their purpose? What did God, your higher power, create us to be? That's important. Everybody know what I'm talking about? What's your purpose? Find your purpose. You find your passion. Everybody hear that? Who want to be certified peer specialists? That's something you could think about. Who musicians? Who sing in here? Who a model? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Who cook real well? There you go. That's what I'm talking about, sis. Everybody hear that? Find your purpose. You find your passion. I thought I was a comedian. I was in Baltimore with a underwears on, you know, them whitey tighties. We used to wear the slingshot, the Tarzan drawers. I had those on in Dundalk, right? Had a cape on my back telling jokes. And people was laughing at me, but not at my jokes. And God said, yo, put your clothes on. Don't you ever do that again, right? I was on the right team, playing the wrong position. Everybody understand that? And I finally, when I do this right here, I love what I do. Finally found my purpose. Yo, we go to Lebanon. Out there, that's Lebanon. That's about Harrisburg. Yeah. White Deer Run. We out there at Bowling Green. That's out there at Brandywine. We out Recovery Centers of America. God opened up these doors. I love what I do. Found my purpose. Walking in it. Anybody saying that? Find your purpose. You find your passion. And you never work again. Because a man or a woman don't know what they were created to do. They're dangerous. How about faith? Who faith is being tested? Who faith is being tested?
Oh,
Right.
Yes. Tested and tempted until we what? Die. Anybody hear that? Tested and tempted until we die. Who faith was in scratch-offs? Anybody know what I'm talking about? My faith was in scratch-offs. Yes. Who faith was in that woman or that guy?
no way.
Still is? My faith is in what? There you go. Very good. Because whenever everything else go, God will never leave us. He never did. We just left him. All right. How about this right here? Read, study, and apply so stinking thinking can die. Read, study, and apply so stinking thinking can die. Who reading here? I do. I wonder why slaves got their ass whipped for learning how to what? Read. How come? When you wake this up, Lord have mercy. You won't be a victim like Jim Jones. Jim Jones took 999 people outside of the United States, and they all drunk the cyanide Kool-Aid, 999 laying down dead. And what preacher you know preach with sunglasses on? Having sex with men, women, and children. Somebody said animals. I don't know. Jim Jones. Everybody hear that? So when you don't read for yourself, you don't study for yourself, you don't apply for yourself, anybody can tell us anything. Is that true?
Yeah.
Read for yourself. Understand the disease of addiction is not to be played with. The word of God, if you a Buddhist, the Dharma, what they call the Dharma? Dharma recovery. That's powerful. I like that. All right? The Four Noble Truths. Right? The 8 something. Right? That's powerful right there. If you Jewish, the Torah. You Muslim, the Quran. Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, etc., Lutheran, Presbyterian, Baptist, the Word of God. Those books up here. Never come up here to the psych ward by yourself. This is the circus. Anybody hear that? Clowns and midgets, everything jumping off up here. All right? So read, study, and apply so stinking thinking could die. How about exercise? Anybody exercise in here? How you feel when you do push-ups? How you feel when you do sit-ups? Exercising. Anybody? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Sure, it's hard.
Exercise, you feel good. How about diet? Who trying to eat right? Who know cucumber water and lemons is beautiful? It kills what? High cholesterol and your desire to what? To really eat. Cucumber water and lemons. I'm learning a little bit as I go, but I got to change the way I eat. Anybody hear that? I didn't know white rice, sugar, mashed potatoes is all starch. Which flips over to what? Sugar. And here I am, got a tall ass glass of Kool-Aid, and I got all this whole plate of what? Sugar. More sugar and more sugar. All inside of me. My doctor said, you this close to being a diabetic.
Yep.
Everybody hear that? Diet is very important. So we be off of drugs, not drinking, not drugging, not on pills, but dying in our health. Prostate cancer, silent killer, colon cancer. I called Penn University. Guess what my appointment is? Next year. So guess what I'm going to do? Trying to find something this year. Everybody hear that? Yeah, colon cancer, high blood pressure. We got to check that out. Our diet and exercises help us recover also. How about this right here? Tolerance. Who have tolerance today? Somebody here don't wash. They are a stranger to soap and water. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, there's some of them.
Everybody hear that? And guess what? We got to have tolerance for them. Maybe they don't think they stink. Everybody hear that? Maybe we got to blindfold them and walk them to the shower and say, surprise, and turn the water on. I don't know what we got to do. But listen, but to be our brothers and sisters keepers, we don't beat them up. Everybody hear that? It was a guy in North Philadelphia, got raped in prison. And he came to a shelter and he would not take his clothes off to take a shower. Everybody hear that? You never know when you don't have all the facts on somebody, we could become reckless journalists. Everybody hear that? Tolerance is so important, all right? Because our job is not to beat nobody up, to make people leave. How about in service? Anybody in service? Is that important to be in service? Why is it important to be in service? Because you're busy, right? And what?
Give you purpose.
Very good. And you're not idle or bored. Is that true? Very good. How about this right here? Building trust. Who's working on building trust? Is that important? Why? To build trust.
Because I ain't got none. I don't trust shit.
So you can ask for help.
You guys sound very good. Okay. All right.
But I don't. I have a hard time with trust.
I understand that. So you want to give a little bit of your situation at a time,
Yeah.
just to see what somebody's gonna do with it.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Love your honesty, brother. Let me ask you this. Riddle me this. I got dentures. But anyway, riddle me this, like the Riddler on Batman and Robin, right? If we don't trust the help, where do we get help from?
Each other.
Very good. Very good. Very good. How much time you got clean?
Since Friday.
Hey, all right, brother. God bless you. God bless you. Last one, business plan. Anybody want to start their own business? I do. A business plan is so important. Banks is not going to hand you no money without a what? A business plan. Everybody hear that? When I came through school, they didn't teach me nothing about no business, nothing about economic empowerment, nothing about having your own. It was all about being a consumer, but not a what? A owner. So mine is changing, heart is changing. I'm working on what? Get my own. This is some solutions right here to stay jail-free, drug-free, stress-free, and sucker-free. Everybody good?
Yeah.
And listen, I love y'all, all right? And do y'all love yourselves?
No.
Yeah.
Who working on loving themselves? That should have been up here. Very good. Let me hear from you.
I love myself.
You love yourself? How much time you got clean?
3 days.
Hey, all right. 3 days of love. Right behind him. Come on, brother. You love you?
I'm working on it.
Very good.
I'm working on it.
Awesome.
I hate it. I couldn't even look in the mirror a week ago.
I remember you.
Wait,
No, I
okay.
could not look in the mirror.
Okay. You looking in the mirror now? Y'all heard that? Couldn't look in the
Yeah, I
mirror.
looked in the mirror today, you know.
Uh-huh.
But when I was out there coming off my bender, man,
Uh-huh.
I could walk right past it. I
Uh-huh.
hated myself. I'm working on it.
Very good. Real important. How much time you have clean?
Just a few days.
Hey, a lot of time, brother.
Tuesday, 5 days.
5 days. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. 5 days of love, 3 days of love. Everybody else? Come on.
At one time I had, 4 years clean.
Uh-huh.
And after about 2.5 years, took a shower, I'm standing there and I'm shaving, and I thought to myself, who the hell am I looking at?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I actually looked at myself and loved myself for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it took like 2.5 years
Just to look at yourself.
just to look at myself, but finally I looked in that mirror and I thought, well, I'll be damned, there is somebody there.
Ah,
Yeah.
I know that's right, brother. God bless you. That's power. That's so precious. That's simple, but it's powerful. To love what? To love ourselves. It's the greatest love of all. Ain't that true?
Yeah.
That's right. To love ourselves. Very good. Next week, y'all, new topic, same passion. I'm Derek McKnight. Organization's called Minds of Men. God, when I see y'all at 6 o'clock next week. All right?
All right.
Who woke us up, y'all? God.
God.
Grant us serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God's will, not ours, be done. Amen. All right, y'all. Good group.
Yeah, I do. I remember you.